Everyone in the world has gone to bed one night or another with fear or pain or loss or disappointment. And yet each of us has awakened, arisen, somehow made our ablution, seen other human beings, and said, "Morning, how are you? Fine, thanks, and you?" It's amazing. Wherever that abides in the human being, there is the nobleness of the human spirit, despite it all. Black and white, Asian, Spanish, Native American, pretty, plain, thin, fat, vowed or celibate, we rise. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom just 'cause I walk as if I have oil wells pumping in my living room? Just like suns and like moons, with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my sassiness upset you? Don't take it so hard just 'cause I laugh. As if I have gold mines digging in my own backyard. You can shoot me with your words. You can cut me with your lies. You can kill me with your hatefulness. But just like life, I'll rise. Does my sexiness offend you? Oh, does it come as a surprise that I dance? As if I have diamonds at the meeting of my thighs. Out of the huts of history's shame I rise. Up from a past rooted in pain I rise. A black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. Into a daybreak miraculously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so, naturally, there I go rising.
But I want to tell you something. What they fought for is in danger. What they fought for and the progress that they made is absolutely in danger today. And that's why you need to think about it as in the context of this history. But it absolutely was beyond, it's more progress than you really realize, because we're standing and have inherited, a lot of what we've inherited is on that basis. So I share all that with you to say, this is American history.
What you know about this, have you ever done this before, have you ever seen this, and what it made you feel if you were lighter or darker, and what you think that actually meant back in the day. So please do that now. Right. If you were lighter, you were privileged, and you still are, and that's good to recognize your privilege. It's always great to recognize your privilege, but just don't boast about it. Don't feel that you need to tell everyone about your privilege. You're supposed to recognize your privilege and use that as a platform to raise those that don't have it.
That's also a big issue as well too, because a lot of students don't necessarily like to ask for help. And if you're coming from high school, you know, you already have this, you're already conditioned not to ask for help, because it's usually not.
So for myself, I always felt as if, like, if the teacher calls on me, or if there's something that's, you know, hey, what is this? I always felt as if I have to be bright, I always have to be, you know, sure, I have to study twice as hard just so because I feel as if I represent, who I am, even though
But how many of you saw this story? It happened like last year, remember, right? It's a cute little story, right? It's two little kids, and the black kid has a short haircut. So the white kid, who was his best friend, told his mom that he wanted to go to the barbershop and get a haircut just like his best friend. So when they went to the class, the teacher would not be able to tell the difference between them. Right? On the surface, who couldn't like that story? Except that adults go ahead and mess it up and roll on the lawn. It's so beautiful and everything. They're all full of greens, it makes you want to go there. But University of Alabama also is the whitest Greek system in this country. It took until 2001 for the very first African American woman to be admitted into a Panhellenic sorority. 2001. Now, I understand how Rush goes, and I don't care who you are.
Actually sent out a letter like a couple hours ago on behalf of my chapter to SUNY Plattsburgh, to the administration, to the president, and to their UPD, addressing that this is a hate crime, that it should not be tolerated, that students shouldn't feel any type of fear going.
I just think about it, and it's like everyone just goes on about their day, but like if you really sit and think about it, like we go to school with people like that, they just keep that inside, but like some of them do expose themselves, but I don't know, it's just so crazy to me to think about, like especially where we are, like we're in Oneonta, like it's predominantly white, so you know that there's people like her in this town. Like,
there are more students like that, so it's like why she got police escorts?
It was a Twitter post. The guy was basically saying like, are they still protesting? Why are they so like? He called them something. Yeah.
You know that? So like I'm an RA, right? So like if I see something like that's like directed towards being like a hate crime, like I have certain protocol that I'm supposed to follow, but like the protocol is not enough. Like literally, you know what we do? We have to cover it up, and then we have to call UPD and write a report. And it's like, ¿pa' qué fue? So like that doesn't do anything. Like it's there, it's still there. Somebody wrote it there.
Staging maybe in the month of March or maybe in the month of April, a large program or a large event around what's not going to be tolerated on any campus that affects minority students overall, and also how many students are also interested in having a conversation with the SA president, and making sure that she also understands that a statement from her and her senators are well equipped because their networks extend.
Like the only thing that like administration has told her is to make her accounts private. So the fact that this person that Snapchatted that is getting police escort, and all she was told is like, oh, privatize your accounts, because she's clearly being outspoken about this. Like there's clearly like a double standard here and an issue.
In the air, but the only leaves I'm touching is office paper here. Just trying to stack things that ain't checks. Tired of shouting more products that ain't my tracks. I run the line.
Freedom just so we can pay the rent. What up, yo? Shit get real in the field. You ever seen a grown ass man get killed? You ever seen a crackhead trying to sell a landlord? Losing freedom just so we can pay the rent. Tell them. Up in my project, building, all them convicts chillin'. One of them say they would die for a rolling, but look at all the time they killin'. My mama once told me.
is my nickname. Open your hands, right? Okay. So let's do this. All right. Alakazam.
Yo, you better go on.
This is a man's world.
Y'all better get it. It's a party. It's a party now. It's over. It's a wrap.
Like the next 20, whatever. But let's go upstairs and let's have this 10-minute meditation. I think that you guys are going to really appreciate and be able to use it to build this little bit of a habit, at least to bring meditation into your life every single day. It's only going to be 10 minutes, and then after that you can come back down and get it over with and finish up your vision board. Sounds good? Yeah. I'll see you guys upstairs right now. She got it.